This is so dope, a man with a watch looking like he broke the bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch, face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist gang so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in the road, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight like.
Yo, what's happening, family? It's your boy Trap Vision 3D, and you have made it to the lifestyle. Oh, here she go. It's your girl, DC. Yes, we are live. She's over here chilling on the couch, taking pictures of, I'm pretty sure she's taking pictures of my watches. Oh, you in the chat? Okay, thank you very much. So let's do the usual. You know what I'm saying? Let me go from the top. Wiley Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here. Vic Foul One, aka Magnum Vic, is in the building. Mr. Fantastic himself, Godfather. I see you, D. What's going on? And Jesus, the Tria Man, Cool Gamer. So, if you guys are here right now, and even if you're catching us on a replay, House X, what's going on? You know, this is a state of the collection, a statement in somebody's collection, not just mine, because you guys have seen my watches. I only got like maybe 12 or 15 or so watches around here somewhere. But yeah, man, we want to see how you guys collect. You know what I'm saying? We want to see your collection. We want to see your vibe and how you do your thing. So, hey, this isn't just, you know, privy to this month. I was just going to do, you know what I'm saying, statement of collection for June. But I said, man, let's just fly with it. You know what I'm saying? So this to give people enough time to, you know, get their stuff up and get in here. Because I know I get people on a regular, like, yo, Trap, is it too late? I'm like, nah, man, we just gonna let this thing ride. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, was bored sitting at the house, glad this live stream came up, perfect timing. Yes. So, man, hey, what I want to do, if you saw the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure, like, some of you guys asked me who was coming up. Some of y'all got it, you understood, you knew, because there was like a little hint in the thing. There was actually a big hint who was coming up. So hey, what's going on, brother? What's up, Don Juan? Thanks for stopping in. So I got Afromex in here. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming up in this thing, man. Vincent, man, I see you, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by, for real. How's the Chatham and Dover? Hey, I saw that, man. I ain't even gonna talk about it. We just got through talking about that. So hey, let me bring up one of the newest collectors. I'm gonna just say he's a young vet at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's been collected, and he's gonna let us in on what he's been collecting. We're just gonna have some watch talk, man. So y'all know how I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I got to bring my brother up here, right? He's been on the show, and you guys have seen him out here on BoobTube. You know what I'm saying? So let's welcome my man in.
Hey, Kyle, the kids have something for you.
What? Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Bro, you've got to be kidding me.
Yo, my man Kyle.
I appreciate you rolling that clip, man. Thank you. That's funny. How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Welcome on the show, bro.
Yeah, good to be
How
here as
you
always.
doing?
I'm doing good, man. You'll have to excuse me wiping my face, man. We just got like 90-degree weather today out of nowhere, so it's hot.
I feel you. I feel you. I'm actually thinking about cutting my fan on because I'm hot too. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought
It's
about it.
burning
I
up here.
thought about it and thought maybe there'd be too much kickback from the sound on it, so I let it
Yeah.
off. So.
Yeah. Man, so welcome on, bro. Before we get started with your collection, man, I don't know if you guys know this, but he came out. What was the name that you guys had before? Footprints,
Footsteps.
Footsteps.
Yeah.
He was Footsteps, and people were like, "Yo, who's his Footsteps?" I'm like, "Yo, that's Kyle." But then he has changed the name to Jabroni, so they got a lot of slapstick humor going on over there, beating each other with horse whips, taste tests, and all kind of stuff, bro. So if you guys into that type of stuff, man, go over to his channel and check it out, man. I find it funny, dangerous, man. I'm like, yo, the whip thing. I was
Hey man, we're doing
laughing.
it so you guys don't have to.
Yeah, and thank you, because I can laugh at your misery.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. So bro, check this out. It's called Jabroni. Check this out, bro. You've been collecting. It's going on what, 2 years now, right?
Yeah, it'll
With
be
the
2
Victor?
years in like December, I think. December, January, somewhere around there. So a year and a half.
Okay, and for the people that don't know, man, like how did you land on Invicta?
Be honest, man, we would just flipped through the channels one night. Shop HQ was on, and I was like, they had like a Sabakwa Noma 2 or 3, like a Pave diamond watch, came out like just before Christmas, and I was like, man, that watch is hot. So I just kept watching, and man, I was like, man, I'm just gonna buy one of these pieces, and I bought one. Then I came across your videos on YouTube, and was like, what? They do cruises and all this? And I was like, oh, I got to get a yellow watch. I got to get a white watch. And before you know it, I got over 100 watches sitting back here. So,
Jeez, bro.
it happened in the blink of an eye. Speaking of watches, let's do a little wrist check. I just got this week.
Ooh.
That burgundy with the black spinel, number 39,999.
Sheesh.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, what's up, DC?
Want to do my wrist check?
That's not yours. Move. Get out of here. Take off my watch. Take off my... Stop. She doing a running man. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Take my watch off, please.
I was waiting for that. Hey,
all right, so I got that Sabakwa Noma 3 Heritage Salida 200 on today. Had to rock that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need you to put your own watch on, really.
I got that double
I'm gonna need you to put your own watch on. Ain't no Basel. Sabuzo Basel. What's that? What's that? What's a Sabuzo Basel?
That's what I wear.
Jeez, man. Yo, it's your boy Leo. It's your boy who? You know what I'm saying? Leo was in the building. I wanted that watch, but I was sleeping on it. Hey, you should have woke up.
This is the as-is version here.
I got the green version right here. You know what I'm saying? I put this in.
Yeah, I love the burgundy and the dial. It's just, it's killer. Now we know it isn't no Shaq burgundy diamond pave like Godfather picked up. I slept on that watch and I missed out big time on that piece.
Yeah. I think, we'll worry about that later. We'll hope, I don't know, bro. Like, and we'll get into that, man, because I do want to like pick your brain about some stuff, man. But
sure.
Here's the tradition. You got a couple of watches for us to see, man. We would love to see the statement of your collection, man. Your golden crowns and stuff like that. So you already got the screen to yourself.
All right.
And
well,
you guys feel free to drop questions in there if you have any questions for him.
Yeah, because I can't really see the chat unless I click in and out, and it's too difficult with my fingers in front of the camera.
I'll put them on screen.
Let's just start out with what started the collection for me. Blue Label Ghost Man of War with the guillotine on there. I love this piece. This was the first Invicta that I picked up, and I just love that you could see through the dial and see the rotor moving around without having to take it off and look in the back of it, you know.
Right.
So that was the first watch I got, and when I first started watching Shop, they had just they hadn't released the Gladiator yet, but they had announced that it was coming. And that was the second piece that I had to pick up. So I ended up getting the gunmetal. And my daughter's phone's ringing up here.
No worries.
Apologize for that.
No, we ain't even
Hey,
here.
Tammy, you like that shirt? Says, stay strapped or get clapped, George Washington.
Oh man.
So I got that gunmetal Gladiator.
Mm.
Love that chain design. I'm not too big of a fan of the newest version they got out. I don't have one, but you know, if you want one, I think they got it for like $179 on stores right now.
That Spartan you talking about?
Yeah, the Spartacus, I think is what it's called.
I'm good on that one too.
And now I'm a big fan of the divers like Trap, and so I've got a few divers over here. I got a couple Aragon pieces. I don't have a whole lot of character watches. There's some of them I like, but some of them I buy other things instead. I started what I call like a collection from collectors. So I've got a watch back here from Trap. I've got a watch up here from, man, some of these watches, they're dusty with the window open. I got a watch from Godfather right here.
Mm.
I've got my watch that Invicta blessed me with. I mean, how far into collecting you think that was for me, Trap? 3 or 4 months, and Ryan Johnson blessed me with Ocean Warrior, super cool watch. I got a Bob Cohen watch. I got about 5011 John Gangi watches back here. Is there anything in particular that people want to see that?
So let me ask you this, bro. In the past, like this year, what is your direction? What was your direction you were trying to go in this year for as far as collecting watches?
Man, I don't really have a direction. Like, I'm a big X-Wing and a big diver fan. So when I see those pieces that I really like, I mean, I just make sure that I can afford it, first of all, because I ain't trying to get it caught up with value pays that I can't afford.
Right.
And then I pick them up. So a couple of my favorite pieces that I've gotten this year so far would have to be these matching tungsten sandstone dial and then the meteorite dial on this side here. So I got this one a while back, and then they just re-released these. So I picked it up. I was like, man, I gotta have the matching set in my collection, because I didn't think they were gonna come back with them at all, and they did. And now they actually have those golden rose gold plated ones. So those are at the top of my list for favorite watches.
And before we go any further, man, just want to give a shout out to House of X, man, new member to the channel, man. So what you guys need to know is you become a member of this channel. What we do with the money that comes in is basically we help other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it is sickle cell. I seen Rico come in there. If it's sickle cell, whatever we can find, we will help you, right? And then on top of that, I know at this point in time, especially now in this climate, people can't get what they like to have. People are barely making it. So, for example, Rico, my man, is spending his money to take care of himself. So if I can bless my man with a watch, I will do so. You know what I'm saying? So House of X, by you becoming a member, you already know what it is. Thank you so much, first and foremost. But that money that comes in literally goes right back out to people, and we take a portion of it to keep this channel rolling along. You know what I'm saying? So if you become a member, you are literally becoming a humanitarian. That's what it is. It's called the help button. You feel me? So thank you so much. Go ahead, my friend. Continue with your watches.
So I'll show you some X-Wings in a minute. Another watch that I slept on was the Chaoses, and I was finally able to get one. This watch took me a while to get. The guy that sold me this watch didn't really want to get rid of this watch, but he knew how badly I wanted the watch. And that's the man, that's got some glare on it.
Oh, you got the
R150 meteorite, two-tone silver and gold. I don't know if you can see the exhibition case back very
Yeah,
well,
we can
but
see it. We can see it.
the gold accents on that with the meteorite. This is another watch that I haven't seen come back around since you guys said they released them on the cruise a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, man. See, and you know what's special about that is because they haven't had a cruise since then. And you know, COVID happened right after that, bro. So that not only is it a collector's item, it's a special watch for those of us that like was on the cruise and purchased them together. So, bro, you got a piece of history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As far as
yeah.
the
I love that watch. So much that when they dropped these ones out, I had to get. Now these just have the NH35 in it. Soda bezel, Pepsi bezel. I'm not quite sure what everybody's calling it these days. Again, with the exhibition case back, the yellow rotor. This isn't the faux meteorite version, as you can see.
So let me ask you this, bro. I got a question for you. In comparison to the other one, I know it's not a Swiss movement in it, but like as far as the feel and the build, is it the same? Is it like similar?
Identical. I can't tell the difference.
Okay. I didn't know if they went cheap on that new one. Dude, okay. And okay, price comparison. So I know that the
I don't know what these
meteorite
came
cost.
out with because I wasn't around when they had these at the cruise. So I know there was like different levels, like the mother of pearl versus the diamond versus the meteorite were all like
288, 488, and 688 was the levels.
I paid $450 for this piece. Now that may be overpriced to some, but to me, when I can't get a watch and I know it came from a special time period and I know it's not coming out again, to me it's worth it. This piece I paid $199, and I have 40% off of that, so I paid like $120 for this watch.
120. Okay. Now, and that's crazy, bro, because the NH35, yo, you can't sleep on the NH35, but bro, I'm telling you, the watch was $488 when it came out.
Yeah.
You paid $450, so you still got a great deal. And it has an R150 in it.
Oh,
and again, Hemi, thank you so much, man, for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much. We will have a members only party at one point. I'll let you guys know when we're doing it, see when you guys are available. We'll have like a private meeting and stuff like that to give you some updates. But I do appreciate you guys becoming members. Thank you so much. I just purchased my first Invicta in 7 years to wear when I'm watching these live streams. Oh, dude, thank you so, man, dude. That's historical, man. That's some family stuff right there, man. You are part of the family. You already know you're more than welcome. And if you ever want to come on, all you got to do is hit me up, man. You're more than welcome. I have no problem with that.
Well, so you guys know that I've been dubbed Ice Cold Kyle. So what would my collection be without some ice cold Arctic pieces? So I've got quite a bit of them set up on this little watch stand here. I've got a Arctic Excursion.
Jeez.
Bolt Sport. I don't even know. I can't even remember the name of half these watches. I got a sub Aquanoma 4 Master Calendar right there.
Jeez.
Another NH35.
And that's a Bolt Elegant, bro.
The Bolt Elegant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
A lot of those I got for Christmas. My wife hooked me up with like 12 watches last year for Christmas. I was blown away. So I got a couple Arctic X-Wings over here. I can't show all my X-Wing collection because I think there's somebody in the chat who's fixing to catch a beat down on a battle one of these days, but I will show you guys a couple of them. I hope nobody from shop's watching, but they messed up a few of my orders. Sent me some broken watches, and I mean 1 or 2 or 12. So I ended up getting this watch for free in the mix somehow. They didn't bill my account, and they sent this watch out. And this is one of those the Venom hybrids with the shutter in it, with that skeletonized dial, and this camera's goofy. I got it all sideways, and it's definitely backwards and upside down. And I love this watch. That, bro? I love it, man. It's a little bit top heavy, and they cheaped out on this watch, man. They put the ink case back on the back. So I wore it like 2 times and it already started rubbing off. So I'm like, I don't wear it a whole lot unless I put the plastic back on it because I'm afraid that whole logo. And I know it doesn't mean a lot to some people. People are like, oh, why do you care about the logo on the back of the watch? You can't see it. I'm like, well, because I know it's there, and if it's not there, then I know it's not there, and it bothers me. So,
Hey, well, a quick question on that. Have you ever thought about getting having it sent to a jeweler and having like your own like scribed or something like that? Having a
oh,
message
that's
or something put on it
no, I haven't, but that would be a cool idea. I guess they could just wipe away that whole logo and
and just
then
put the yep.
inscribe it
I
with
would do
something
that,
on
bro.
it.
Have
Yeah,
them put
that's
the
kind of a
model
cool
number and
idea.
everything on the back.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
didn't
Lee
think
Nine?
about that.
Thanks for being in, stopping by, man.
You need to figure out that.
Okay.
Then I've got this Octane champagne dial with the Valjoux
Ooh.
7750 in it.
Wow, bro. Now that's
Just
something you don't see every day.
two-tone gold and black. It's a 48 millimeter, so it's not the Grand Octane. It's just an Octane, so it's not oversized. I mean, obviously with that Valjoux, to me it seems a little heavy, but I mean compared to some of these other watches, they aren't that heavy. And then, you know, my wife says, well, you got so many of the same watches. And I'm like, I don't have any of the same watches. They're all a little different, you know, like, like these divers. I got the one with the Sellita SW200 blue label. And then I got the Icy Pro Diver here, the diamonds and ice. So it's got the diamonds on the hour and the minute hand there. And that one's got the R150 in there. And I know there's a couple people who have this watch, and there's a couple people who would like to have this watch. And this is I think this is the only one I have that's got the Sellita SW500 in it. And that's that green one with the burgundy on the dial.
That's you know that's my favorite diver of yours, bro.
Yeah, and that's
the same one you let me review.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that too.
Of course. And this piece, man, it wobbles just like that Valjoux, which I didn't know that it did until I put it on one day, and I did something to adjust it on my wrist, and I looked down and it was just vibrating on my wrist, and I was like, what? I didn't know this watch had that same effect. That movement had the same effect as that Valjoux does. So
Godfather said he has both of those divers as well.
Yeah, I think there was another color, which I don't even want to say which color it is because I'm sure I'll be wrong. I can't remember correctly what it was.
It's like a burgundy.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
that one was super unique. I'd never actually seen anybody with that watch, so when I saw it, I was like, again, I just picked it up because I knew it wasn't gonna be around for very long. So
I have a question for you. And guys,
sure.
Again, feel free to drop any questions for Kyle in the chat. Of all the watches, I know you post your watches every once in a while on Instagram. Of the watches that you have, I'm not gonna ask you what your favorite is, but which one do you favor the most or you wear the most?
Man, that's a hard question. Well, I would say out of my collection, the most of one thing I have is X-Wings. I've got an 18-slot briefcase over here, completely full of X-Wings, and then there's a few sitting on the lid of the case too. But lately I've been wearing those tungsten divers. I just can't seem to take them off. I'll wear the sandstone one day, and then I'll wear the meteorite, and then I'll wear the sandstone. But Father's Day was just a few days ago. Well, I guess about a week ago, and Tiffany had picked me up.
Jesus is saying revenge. What is that, Jesus? Revenge.
Hey, Jesus, I know Jesus has got a lot of nice watches this year, but you still can't handle this smoke, bro. No, I'm just playing, man. Me and Jesus, ever since Jesus and I did that battle, we probably talk on IG or text like a couple times a week. Jesus is definitely a super cool dude. So we're lucky to have Jesus in this community as well. But Tip picked me up. This is the Arctic X-Wing with the diamonds in it around the bezel there. It's not a limited edition. It's basically the exact same as the first one that they released, which is this one right here. This is limited edition, and that's number 300 to 300 on that one.
What?
But there's no diamonds on that one.
You got the very last one.
Yeah, and this one's cool. It's got the exhibition case back and everything on it.
Jeez, bro.
So
I'm yet to get that.
A prototype X-Wing that I got, and I got that from Invictus Stores. So I was blown away when that one came in.
Wow, bro.
I don't know how many people have seen the the new Purple Label X-Wing with the diamonds on it.
Send it here so I can see it.
You need close up to that. It does have a gray Crocodile Boss leather strap on it.
I think that's weird, bro.
It is. It's kind of an odd choice, but I got a lot of X-Wings that I can switch out.
I just think that when that came out, I don't know why they didn't go with the purple, because I know like on the Sabako Specialty, what they did the Joker, they did a purple strap on it, and I was like, it was weird they went with a gray.
Right.
I don't know.
So
okay, Vic got a question, bro.
They call these S1s. I'm not quite sure why they call them S1s. On one place I see them called an S1, and another place I just call them reserve. Or I see them called reserves. So again, the sandstone and the meteorite with diamonds.
So you got both. You got a pair. How do you like those?
Oh man, I love them. They're big. I think they're like 50. I think they're 54 or 55 millimeter, but they don't wear like them. They don't wear like a 55 millimeter. What's Vic over there crying about? Vic wants to see some of that.
Yeah, he wants to see magnums.
Little magnum action for you there. I had another magnum, but I gifted that to John Gangy last year for Christmas or his birthday, I believe. So
hope you're doing well too, Rico.
I mean, I've got a few watches in here that I've won from, we did the breast cancer awareness raffles that Trap did last year. I've got a few watches from that. And one watch that's really special is the one that they did recently when they've been trying to help out Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that people probably saw this watch come up and they probably didn't know where it went. Just rest assured, it's in my collection. Ooh. And it probably ain't never going anywhere. That's the Meteorite X-Wing.
Gosh. That thing is killing.
It's like I love these watches so much, but I get afraid to wear them because, I mean, Vic knows what kind of work I do. And it's like, man, I'd be so disappointed if I broke something or if I scratch it or scuff it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wear my watches every day. Some of these watches I don't wear to work because I'm super afraid of damaging them. So,
hey, Sue saying, yeah, I got 2 Maggie watches. Yeah, man.
I mean, what a great cause. I mean, breast cancer, Maggie, PTSD Awareness Month. I mean, Trap's always doing something for somebody at some time. So Trap doesn't get enough kudos for what he does for the community and for everybody outside this community. So another watch. This is actually the second one I got. The first one I got, the whole bezel fell off this watch when I pulled it out of the box.
Jeez.
And that is
telling me that.
The Shaq X-Wing, as Tommy would like to say, the Bruiser edition with the black and blue on it, diamonds, 8040N.
Hey, so Wiley Hustle says, if you're afraid, I'll babysit them. What's up, Rich? How you doing, man? Welcome in, brother.
And I'm a big master calendar guy. I got 10 or 12 master calendars. And have you been inspired by a particular watch based on another collector's recommendation? I can't say that I really have, not one person in particular. I mean, I've been influenced by all of you guys in some way, shape, or form. I mean, I see what you guys like. And you guys, I mean, you're the OG Godfather. You know best. You know better than any of us. Been collecting for 30 years. So I just know that if I had a question, I could reach out and ask you guys. But I just see what I like and I purchase it. And obviously some things I see on Facebook and I'm like, oh man, I like that. Let me go see if I can get one. But not somebody that said, hey Kyle, you should go and get such and such watch. Not something like that specific.
Okay. Well, I know as of late, Vic has been inspiring. I don't know why he's bullying Jay Jones, bro. Like, I think Vic in the past 3 months, Vic has really been, inspiring or influencing or whatever, getting Jay Jones to buy. So Jay Jones has purchased at every Invicta event, thanks to Vic. Yeah. And then the Aragons and everything. I mean, Vic has really been on a tear lately with influencing folks. So I don't know, man. Let's let's pray for Jay Jones' wallet. You know what I'm saying? And try to keep.
How can you make this picture?
Wait a minute. Jay Jones is in the building. He said, "How can I make my collection catch up?" Jay
Buy some more
Jones, I
credit cards.
guarantee you, your collection is probably past all of ours right now. More than likely, bro. You just bought a few watches. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have Jay Jones up here. Well, we're gonna have to do it on Instagram because Jay Jones and YouTube just don't work for some reason. I don't know why.
Right. Well, then, you know, a big influencer, and she won't admit it, is my wife. You know, when I first started collecting, she was like, another watch, another watch, another watch. And then it was like half these watches I have came from her. And then if you look over here, she got a whole case of her own watches sitting over here. So
Tip stuff.
so, you know.
Not your business. Don't worry about tip stuff.
She said,
I'm texting her.
Hey, I'm not even trying to put one on. She'll be up here.
I'm texting her. Don't worry.
telling on you, bro. Hey, Luciano said, is Invicta taking over?
Oh man. I mean, I only have a couple of non-Invicta watches. I've got a few Casio G-Shocks, and then I got an Aragon the Parma with the
Galaxy dial on it.
The Galaxy dial that you and Vic and Rico also have. And then I've got, oh man, what do they call this one? I can't think of what they call it.
That one, does that have the was it NE57 in it?
It's the Regeneron.
Regeneron?
Yeah, it's like chocolate brown.
I like that. That's beautiful.
It's a really nice colorway. But I mean my favorite, I would have to say my favorite dial is Meteorite. Like I love the way the Meteorite looks, and that's what kind of bummed me out when well, I'm not quite sure what 688059 is for the model number, Godfather. I can't really take a look right now. If you could throw it in the chat what it is, but
I'm headed over there in my other device. I'll tell you in just a second.
Yeah, I love Meteorite. I mean, I got a Meteorite and Diamond Lupa that the tip picked me up on stores. I don't know how she got it for such a great price. I know Shop has it right now as is for like $750, and they had like a flash sale. I think she picked this watch up for like $180, and that's the Diamond and Meteorite Lupa.
That's nice, bro.
On the leather, it's kind of like a distressed black or anthracite, maybe with some white stitching on it. I really love that piece.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I see it now. Godfather, it's a pocket watch. Hold up, let me see. Let me
They finally released a new one, huh?
there you go, right there, bro.
Oh,
it is an
wow.
actual pocket watch on a strap.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's Godfather inspired. And Victor, I know you would never tell the truth about it, but
Yeah,
I know you got that from Godfather.
So I mean, I have, I have 25 X-Wings, and I have probably about the same amount of divers, and then I've got a few excursions, a few bolts, a couple sasses, a couple venoms, a couple of off-brand, an aviator or a couple Diablos. I got a couple of beasts back here. So I can't say that there's only one watch I like. I got a little bit of everything in my collection.
Okay.
But like I was saying, Meteorite's my favorite, and man, I was still really, really on the fence with that faux Meteorite. I really wish that Invicta wouldn't even have called it that. I wish they would have just come out and said it was a textured dial and never referred to faux Meteorite. I just don't understand the logic.
Don't drop that and come on in here.
So let's have a discussion.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's talk, my brother. Let's talk. Now, I don't know if Kamon's in here or not, but did it Kamon's? Okay, so we had a discussion about the faux Meteorite and stuff like that. We had a discussion about the direction of Invicta, and I know somebody said, is Invicta taking over? I can tell you this. I personally think Invicta's they're smart right now because the cost of everything is so high, and Shop HQ has been dropping crazy. I'm talking about there's like a code every other day.
Yeah.
Every other day. 30% off, 25,
Sometimes 2 in one day.
2 in one day. So
Malone said, how about not using it at all?
how about not using it? Well, you know what? Come on. And I said that to Come On before, and I said, I think it's just my personal opinion. I think putting that textured dial or the faux meteorite on a shutter would have been dope. I think that would have been a dope idea because of the fact that it closes and whatever. Just giving something different. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I feel you, Come On, because we are accustomed to the real meteorite, and I feel like if you don't have any more, if you like exhausted that resource, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to something. Yeah, let's go to something natural because you mentioned it before. There are certain watches.
Now Tips in here like you playing with my watches.
Hey, hey, Tip Live. What's up, Tip?
I showed your collection.
Oh, it's on my seat.
Yeah.
Hey, told you I was telling.
Hey, man.
I know you did.
I stick to my word.
She sticks to her word. Question: how does it feel to have another collector's piece in your collection?
It's an honor. I mean, it's an absolute honor. Like the first one I got was from Bob Cohen, and he signed the box. He said, "Kyle, enjoy your Invicta collection." I have for many years, and he signed Bob Cohen to it. Godfather did the same thing. He signed the box. He gave me a printout of the watch. I've got that up here. I've got the same thing from Vic. I got a letter from Vic with the watch that he blessed me with. I mean, it's an absolute honor. I wear those watches just like I wear any of the watches that I may have, spent money on and purchased. A lot of these guys were gracious enough to just send me a watch, which blew me away. Like, who just sends people watches? This Invicta community does. I can tell you that. It's crazy.
Yes.
I do not have a tourbillon. I actually sold the tourbillon that I have to Jesus, matter of fact.
I don't think my tourbillon's not up here, but I do have some tourbillons.
You want to see my tourbillon?
You don't have one up here, so don't even try it. And it's not yours.
Oh.
It's not yours.
Oh.
My tourbillon is actually is it my tourbillon in there? No, it's in the back. I'm sorry.
My statement of collection.
Your statement of collections. Stay out of that's my stuff. No, I do not have my tourbillon up here with me, but yeah, there's a number of people in here that own tourbillons. Vic has a few. And then wait a minute, there was a comment. Luciano said, "That's my question." Exactly. Is Invicta taking over like Under Armour took over the athletic clothing industry? So here's the deal. Vic just left a collector's event yesterday, and they have a completely different line. Matter of fact, come on, do you know what's the name of that new line? Invicta just bought a new watch company. So that's a good question. I'm not sure. But I do know Invicta, they said that there's like 1,000 people that will buy Invicta every hour or something like that. I think some number like this, 1,000 new customers every hour or something.
So if we can get back to that faux meteorite topic, what really bothered me was when, I don't hold it against them because I know they're salesmen on shop, they got a job to do. But they came out and I think the first one they released was, forget my memory, I think it was a Herc with faux meteorite and diamonds. And they were like, the lady was like,
no, it was it wasn't it was the Hydromax.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they had the Herc, so maybe it wasn't the first one, but she made a statement like, "Oh, well, she kind of made it sound like we cheapened out on the meteorite to bring you all these diamonds." And we know that for the most part, Invicta's using smaller diamonds. They're not using like the highest clarity, the best quality diamonds. So,
right.
It wasn't like you cheaped out on the dial and gave me $5,000 worth of diamonds instead. And they've used watches with fake diamonds, and they call it diamond equivalent.
Simulants.
Yeah.
Diamond
So
Tenders, yeah. Well, I mean, here's the deal, bro. This is my thing with the whole when they say a foe, right? And I felt bad for Jay-Z because for years we've watched Jay-Z say, when he described Invicta, he said, this isn't like in those companies that use mystery metals, fold this, fold that, right? And
right.
now he has to sell a faux meteorite. And I was like, that's not fair for him to have to sell a faux meteorite. And him and RJ, I'm telling you, are the faces. They've been pushing Invicta for so long, but we've been, dude, I'm talking about, we was on the edge of our seats just waiting for that next watch, seeing what was coming out. And for those you guys that's old school, when it was Evon, after what was it? Shop would come on early Sunday, right? Let's say 6 o'clock. They'll show Lynn Shocker will do her thing, and then we'll go into power play. And right after power play, they'll go to like this little hotel room, a little private setting, and we're literally all of us are sitting in the chat talking directly to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and RJ is asking stuff, they're giving away stuff. We were spoiled on that. Honestly, we were spoiled on that. And that went away, but then you had the cruises. Like you waited, and the cruise is technically like the Super Bowl championship. Like you won. Sure. You collected what you collected throughout the year, and as a reward, you got this. So, and I'm just actually kind of tackling two topics. One, your faux meteorite thing is because we got accustomed to having those nice pieces and not having that faux with nothing. And the other part is Invicta taking over a lot of stuff. That's Invicta's been marketing for a long time, years. Back in the day, Invicta had stoves, they had not watches, but clocks. You know what I'm saying? They had toaster ovens, all kind of stuff. So Invicta's always had that mindset of having other things. Bob got shoes, coats, probably belts, all kind of stuff.
And I bought a lot of the household things.
Yeah, I've seen some random Invicta items on eBay before where I'm kind of like, what? Like, it's strange. Strange when you see that kind of stuff.
Well, let me see. A tourbillon is definitely something I've been wanting to add to the collection. One of these days, totally awesome piece of machinery. You know, it is, I'll tell you this, the tourbillon is, I love looking at it when it's going in motion.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
And I know some people are like, hey, if you're gonna get a tourbillon, get a Swiss-made tourbillon. And you can find a Swiss-made tourbillon, but like now in this market, you're gonna pay for it. You know, even the one that producer Michael had posted on his show like 2 years ago, that watch is, I don't even think you can get it right now. I think it's like on back order or something crazy, but like that thing jumped up in price. It was $1,500, but like now it is doubled in price. That's a lot of stuff. Invicta to get the tourbillon, and it's not a Swiss-made tourbillon. However, it still goes through the same motion. It's beautiful to look at.
I agree.
And I mean, dude, you can get that thing. What I think Vic got his for as low as $499 or $487 or something like that. So you can get it for less than $1,000.
I think that they had out, for like $499 for that Herc tourbillon when they came out with the black and the white mother of pearl. And I didn't get rid of mine because I didn't like the tourbillon. I bought 3 or 4 Hercs and then I just sell them. For some reason, when I get them, I just don't like the way they feel on my wrist, and I end up selling them. But they're a beautiful piece.
So you mentioned that you just go whatever you like and stuff like that, man. But like you've been very selective, you know. And I'll say for somebody that's new to collecting, and I call you a new vet, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some pieces in your collection that it took some of us years to get, bro. Like you got Solitas, you got Valjus.
I think that's where I got lucky with is kind of following in your guys' footsteps, is being able to learn from you guys instead of having to make those mistakes and then going, you know, I know some guys were, like you said, hey, I was just buying watches because they were on sale and because I liked them. And then you got to a point where you were like, I got so many of these similar watches that I'd like to have some of these higher end pieces that are more collectible or more desirable, if you will. And I guess I just got kind of lucky as where I fell in with you guys right away and was able to learn from you guys. So I've been kind of blessed in that aspect.
Yep. And I do want to just put that out there too for people that's like, if you just started collecting Invicta or any watch for that matter, and you come across a group that, hey, I got 30 watches or I got 100 watches in my collection. You feel like, oh, I got to catch up. You do not have to catch up. I tell you what.
I only have 8.
I hope, girl, stop with this 8. I hope you don't try to keep up with somebody else, man. Like, you should collect what you like, whatever attracts you, like, get your attention. Stay in that lane. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, do your research, man. Like, Google the watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want your watch to tick or do you want to glide? You know, I mean, if you want to get a watch that glide, the cheapest watch I'm gonna tell you to get is something with an NH35 just to see that glide. You want to get a smoother glide, get an R150. You can go Aragon. Dude just released the 30th anniversary piece for 212.
Yeah.
Dude, you cannot beat, bro. R150. It got the American Eagle on it.
It's cool.
And I think it's number limited. That's a beautiful watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's the it's actually, I'll tell you what, it's this watch right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same watch, anti-gravity, and it has the American Eagle on the front. Beautiful watch.
It's beautiful. Yeah, so that's why I think my collection kind of bounces around. Like I said, I mean, I do have, you know, majority X-Wings and Pro Divers, but I've got a little bit of everything. And I made some mistakes. You know, I bought a 3-piece collection, and at first I was like, oh man, I hit the jackpot. I got 3 watches in a dive case for $149, and I got home and I was like, these watches are junk. I was like, I'll never buy another one of those 3 watch sets again. To me, they just didn't have the quality as some of the higher end pieces, if you will. And
Jesus said, I'm trying to catch up with DC. I only have 6.
Yeah.
Stop it. You've been in a battle, bro. Stop it. Get out of here.
Jesus just picked up this watch right here.
Really? Oh, man.
I'm telling that man business. He got 6 watches.
18 here.
In that tungsten.
But only 14 thumbs up. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Oh, my bad.
Now, Trap and I got this watch. I think you just showed this watch on one of your heavy metal shorts the other day. I don't give this watch enough wrist time either, and that's that JT Carbon.
Yes, bro. Hey, I broke mine out the other day.
That excursion bracelet. I love that bracelet.
You have to wear your watches, man. You gotta wear them. You gotta put some wrist time on them things.
It almost looks like diamonds on the side, but it's like a crushed crystal or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that piece. Limited edition. Yeah, I know it's got the Z60 in it, which is overplayed, but it is what it is, you know.
What's up? And Victor 202 is in the building, you know what I'm saying? What's happening?
Little Grogu watch for the character lovers out there. This watch was a killer watch. This watch was like $69 on shop when it came out.
Can't beat that.
No. I really enjoy this watch.
He said it's impossible to keep up with the Joneses. That was something I had to learn in my collecting journey, because someone is always going to have a bigger or better collection. It's a journey.
True. That's true.
Not a race. Hey, you know what, man? That's the best. Oh my gosh, I love that comment, man, because I've been to, I don't know how many collectors events I've been to and how many cruises I've been on. I walk on the ship and I know my collection is beautiful to me. I love my collection. But then when you get and see somebody else's, man, I'm like, Mike Mocha. Mike Mocha is a guy that he has some beautiful watches, man. And he showed up to the cruise, and it's like I just throw my little Petley collection off the ship, because in comparison to his, dude, there's no comparison. Dude, I'm talking about, he got diamonds galore. He got he got some very interesting pieces. He got some old heat too. So you can't keep up with anybody else, but you do have to collect what you like.
And it's okay to admire other people's collections. Yeah. It's okay to like what people have in their collection. But I get it. You don't have to go out and try to match their collection, you know. Like, sometimes it's going to be impossible.
Get Rich said that Carbon. Yeah, another one. Hey, I don't know if, like, when he posts his watches, man, it's like, yo,
he's got heat every day of the week.
Heat, man.
Him, Kimon, like,
Yep, I agree with you, Godfather. Your collection is always right for you. Because I got,
Like Nightwing said, I saw it, I like it, I bought it. So if you
yes,
if you
sir.
see it, you like it, you can afford it, then buy it. Don't buy it because I said to buy it, or because I said I like it, or because you saw one on Trap's channel, or because you saw Tommy review. Like you buy it because you want the watch.
Yep. Yep. Now I will tell you how a watch feels on your wrist. You know what I'm saying? If it's worth buying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you 2 non-Invicta watches that I think, in my opinion, comfort-wise, one right here, my Citizen.
Okay.
Gerald Jensen inspired. And then I have my Pagani, the Rainbow. Now, this is a small piece, right? It's a 40 millimeter. This watch is so comfortable. And you know what? I like the function of it because it has the day of the week and the date on it. You know what I'm saying? And you control them by the function pushers. Screw down crown, and then the case back, man, is like decorated.
Oh
You have to see that. It's a decorated case back. I like my collection. You know what I'm saying? And I had a few months back, like I think it was a month after I bought this Pagani, and I posted it that I bought that Pagani. There was somebody that came on there and said, "Why did you buy that? That was trash." And I said, "I didn't buy it to please you." I said, "The month before that, you was complaining that I got too many Invicta watches. And then now you come and talking about you don't like Pagani. And then you're telling me to go, like, why do I have this Casio?" The moment I start buying watches because of other people, man, is the moment I will shut this channel down. I won't do it no more. If I have to just try to please everybody, I'm not being true to myself. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you talking about the 10 pieces you bought yesterday? You should. You paid for them.
Watch collecting to me is like hat collecting. I got a number of Major League Baseball hats on the wall behind me, and I collect hats, and not very many of them are the same. I may have a couple teams in the same colorway, but for the most part, they're all different in one way or another. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's just I like it, and I picked it up. So.
Okay, DC's about to go to bed. She ain't feeling too hot.
All right, DC, get some rest.
All right. Yeah, she's like fading fast. Like that's why I keep looking over at her. She like, I ain't feeling. I don't give a rat's bloop. But people think of my watches. Period.
We think Magnum sucks.
Hey, watch Vic gonna be like, "Hey man, what is this target on my back?" Everybody coming for me. We love you, Vic. You know what I'm saying? But wow. After he said feel better, you said you Magnum suck. I like Magnum, bro. Matter of fact,
We don't really like it.
speaking of which, look familiar? Yes, sir. Now, bro, going forward, man, I know Shop comes on tonight. I don't know if you look forward and seeing what they got coming out, man, but based on what you know.
I knew you were gonna bring this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What? I'm gonna have to use the words of Unboxed and say I got to keep it a whole buck with you.
Yes, sir.
I don't like a lot of the new stuff they're coming out with. Now, that does not mean, that goes back to you buy what you like. And just because of what I say I don't say what I'm saying to be insulting. I don't say what I'm saying to be derogatory. I just don't like it. A lot of these new designs, the Helios, the Hyper Beast, the Akula that's not an Akula with the big old vault door on it, like that, those watches are not for me and I won't buy them. I don't understand why we got to hide a watch within a watch within a watch, why we can't just make one watch and call it what it is. It's not, to me, that watch references no Akula that I've ever seen. It frustrates me, and I've only been collecting for a year and a half. So I imagine if I was Godfather, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe Godfather likes that watch. Maybe I'm just looking at it from my point of view through Godfather's eyes. Is if I've been collecting for 30 years, and I would go, why are they doing this? What's the reasoning for this? Why is it so hard to come out with a new name, or why is it so hard to call it something different?
Okay, so for those that don't know, what Kyle was talking about, there's a watch that Invicta that's calling a Kula Stealth Bomber, right?
Stealth Raider.
Stealth Raider. This is the original Kula, right? This style right here. This is a Gerald Genta inspired timepiece. All day. All day. Everybody agreed to that. You know what I'm saying? Most people. And if you don't know who Gerald Genta is, I'm going to ask that you Google it, you know, and you'll know Gerald Genta was one of the greatest watch creators ever. He designed it, well, designed it rather. He came up with this style for the Patek in moments. You know what I'm saying? Great mind when it comes to watches. But Invicta came out with this, and I don't know the year that they came out with it, but when they did, this thing is beautiful, and I think it's one of the most underrated pieces that they have, or they don't use it enough, in my opinion. And now they came out with a Kula that is skeletonized. It doesn't remind you of an Akula at all, but now they got this stealth, and I know people I was looking at the comments on Invictaholics, and yeah, people was like, nope, I'll pass. I'm not messing with that. You know, this right here, this is a flaw. I'm gonna call it a flawless design. If you were going to change it, in this my opinion, I would say, you know, they should have made it in a 48 millimeter. You know what I'm saying? Make it more flattering for people. Make it, you know what I'm saying? Give it a little more of a flex for people that have bigger wrists, because I know it doesn't have a lot of flex on it, but still a phenomenal watch, still a beautiful watch. And I just feel like Invicta could have engineered, if you're going to do a new Akula, change the size. Make one at a 43, which they did with the Tourbillon. But then, you know, you can make a 48 millimeter. I would like to see those type of advancements. But that new Akula, I think they should have put that in the coalition.
I agree.
There should be a coalition. It shouldn't be called an Akula. That's what it throws me off.
And I mean, you know, we've all said it. Oh, we missed out on those, you know, those Sabak Noma 2s and 3s with the meteorite and the diamonds and the sapphires and the apatite. And I don't know if Invicta can't get their hands on those jewels.
He bought a block palm.
Wow.
I know you paid a pretty penny for that one.
But I think that sometimes Invicta's just trying too hard to reinvent the wheel lately. And I think they need to go back to their roots a little bit.
The Akula doesn't do anything for me. The new Akula doesn't. Okay, man. Okay, and this is the other thing, Kyle, because we were talking about this, and I'm not even going to ignore the fact that our current climate, financially, economically, is bad. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes, and I know you have a number of watch collectors. You got a number of content creators that's on this channel, big content creators. I don't know if we'll feel the effects of less and less people buying watches or being interested in watches more over like subject like the overturn of a ruling. I'm not even going to go into that, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I just read where there's a shortage in diesel fuel worldwide, right? And y'all know diesel fuel, the shorter it gets, the less trucks on the road, the more expensive stuff gets, the less you're going to be, you can still be interested in watches, but you're going to have to make a decision. Should I buy a loaf of bread and some milk, or should I buy another watch?
Yeah.
So
it seems like everything's gone up except for how much money people are bringing home. You know, I know gas is like $5.25. I put diesel in my car. It's $6 a gallon for diesel. I mean, food costs more. We went to the grocery store. We're getting, you know, less food for our money. It's crazy. So
I feel you, Henry.
Yeah, needs definitely are going to start coming before wants.
It's yucky. It's yucky.
Yeah, man. But by all means, if you like that watch and you want one of those watches, don't let any of us stop you from getting one. I'm just saying it's not for me. I just am saying I don't understand the logic behind it. I mean, I guess Vic said because they know people will buy them. I mean,
what's up, Kevin James, man? Kevin James.
Right. What's up, Kevin James?
What's up, brother? I'm one that really would love to see. I don't know, man. It's weird knowing that I've been collecting Invicta since 2014. And people like Bob Cohen they've been collecting, and Godfather, they're OGs in the game. They've been collecting for so long, so they've seen the rise and fall of stuff, and for the most part, Invicta's been keeping the same energy. You know what I'm saying, with the Spot Specialties, the S1s, they've been keeping their core collection. But I've seen since I'll say 2021 or like the end of 2020. What did they come out with? The what was that? The Dickerson guy,
the Gladiator,
right?
Yeah, and then it just started more and more.
Started off, and now I know I pick on the Thermoglow a lot, but that Thermoglow just didn't, like, when I saw it the first time, I was like, not feeling that. And then the Flying Fox. Now the Flying Fox, I'll say this honestly, I kind of like the design, but when I saw it in hand and looked, I said, okay, it looks better. But it's clunky. It's real big. You know what I'm saying? And that guard on it is like, I said, nah, you know what? Maybe if I got it for $118, but then I changed my mind. I said, nope, I don't want to get that because I want to see stuff like the Sabako Noma 1 come back. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather you do the Sabako 1 series. You know what I'm saying? And like, give us some more Sabako 3 stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sabako number 6. Stuff like, I want to see those watches that I feel like was iconic. The Sabako Noma 5, you don't see those. And now those, they said that AL said itself, his favorite line is the Sabako series, and I think the Sabako Specialty is his favorite. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck, as D would say. They put a PC 23 or whatever, like a cheap quartz movement in a Sabako Specialty. And at one point in time, the Sabako Specialty was the watch to get. It was like, for me, it was out of reach because of the price. Now you made it to where everybody can get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's your crown jewel, bro. Like, you don't have to cheapen the watch.
Yeah, like I got one right here that's a master calendar.
Yes.
With the purple.
Yep. I have an Excursion in that colorway. Looks just like yours.
Oh, like this one?
Yeah. I think that's the only Excursion that the bezel spins. All the rest of them don't.
Or like that one.
Ooh.
That's
we doing master calendars, man. I got you faded, bro.
Oh, there you go.
I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something in there over here. A little something.
I love those master calendars. And some of them, they look like owls or dudes with their muscles out. And
that's what I said. It looked like somebody flexing on them real quick. I always said that. But so I know me and you've talked about what watches we like, what we're gonna collect and stuff like that. For me, I'm more interested in the collectors that already have some of the old stuff that they're willing to part with. That's where I am right now. Sure. I think the only other watch that Invicta has really enticed me with currently would be the and Kimon has one, the same colorway that I want is the Man of War, the double open heart with the yellow dial.
Oh yeah. I will say, out of their new collections, the Ripsaws got me like.
Oh, I like that one.
I really would like to check one of those out in hand. Oh, there goes that enabling again.
Is it weird for me to wear a sub-Noma woman? Hey, bro, no. You know what? If you like it, wear it.
What is a Sabako Noma woman?
Because it's the size. The size of it's smaller than your normal Sabako Noma.
Which size is that?
It's like I think
like a 38?
40 millimeter or something like that.
Oh, okay. Because I got one that's like a 47, and then I got like a puppy, but I mean, it totally looks like what you would think would be a woman's colorway. Yeah, Vincent, I love the master calendars. I got a Stingray Sea Hunter master calendar that Trap did a review on. That's a killer watch. That was my first master calendar. Love that watch too.
38 millimeter. Hey man, I'll rock it, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I'll rock it, bro. Like if you feel comfortable with it, go with it, because they don't necessarily have to put You know, they don't have to say the one. The only time I will say they need to put the woman's title on there is like a wildflower or something like that.
Sure.
When it comes to those, that's a unisex type of piece, bro. That's a unisex type of piece. So I'm gonna say rock it. If you like it, you feel good in your own, bro.
That's the beauty of Trap doing this State of the Collection video, is that it's so cool to be able to get all the different collectors up here and show off what they're into, what they like, what sparked their interest. It's so cool to see some of those watches, because some of those watches we may never have even got the opportunity to see if it weren't for Trap doing this and those collectors coming up here to show that stuff. So it's super cool opportunity.
You wear what is comfortable for you. Yeah, Jay Jones. I most definitely agree with that. Yeah, and then I appreciate everybody that's been supportive and everybody that's like joined along in this, man. And again, you're more than welcome to come up here. I'm not holding this statement of the collection or state of the collection to 1 month. We'll do this, and then like we do have another. We have a few battles coming up. This household, we're transitioning, doing some stuff behind the scenes. So like trying to adjust the time for us to do that works for everybody else. So I ask that you guys be patient until we organize it, man. It's tough. You working. I just started another job, you know what I'm saying? So it's been tough a little bit, not trying to make no excuses,
Oh man, it's not excuses, it's just the facts of life.
Yeah, man. Take the words out of Tony Woe's mouth. Tony Woe is a rapper, but he said real rappers have day jobs, so don't let them fool you like rappers don't work. Like that's all they doing is rapping, getting a check from that, bro. Some rappers got to work too. You know what I'm saying? Uber, whatever they got to do. So Ulysses Hill, what's going on, man? I appreciate you being in here. Let me see. Gave the website to the watch. What watch is that, bro? Hit me up. What we talking about? What's that? They going already? We'll talk about that after the show. It has diamonds and all the dog. Let me see. Which watch you talking about, Jesus?
Talking about his Sabako number 1, the woman one that he was talking about.
Oh yeah, if you got diamonds in it too, man, rock it, rock that thing, man. Shoot, if I had one, man. Hey, so DC in the background talking about she'll babysit it for you if you don't feel comfortable wearing it.
There you go.
You never gave the website to the watch. Did you send it to me? What's up, Nightwing? Did you send it to me on? I have to go on IG. You probably sent that to me. I apologize if I didn't send you a watch. I definitely do. I apologize. I make no excuses, brother. Want to show Kyle something? Drop the link. Okay, hold up.
Well, we're gonna have a battle right now. Who's that, Vic?
No. Hold on, let me get you in here. My brother.
Oh, Hemi.
That's Hemi. All right, link is dropped, bro. Link is dropped. So in the meantime,
Hemi's another one that's got some.
Hemi got some nice
old school pieces that I'm like, and he knows all about them. He's got the history behind them. Yeah.
This is a Hemi piece. Hemi blessed me with this watch, bro.
Man, that's sandstone.
Sandstone, bro. Sandstone, bro. Like that's thickness.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even know they did orange sandstone. What up, Hemi? Eating the ice cream, Sammy?
I got the munchies.
Yeah.
I bet you did.
I didn't know you was gonna be that fast. I thought I'd have time.
Nope. You know, always no time, bro. How you doing, man?
Oh, he's got that Sabako number 6. Oh man. Yeah. Sabako number 6.
Yo.
Arctic.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Master calendar.
Uh-huh. Is that a Project Abda or whatever they call it, or is it just the Arctic edition?
That's Arctic.
It was the Arctic edition 6.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, this one's
that man killing the ice cream.
This one's a 4.
Yeah, they only make 300. They only make 300 of these.
Yep, 76 of 300. Yeah, it's beautiful
Yeah.
too.
See, that's the second edition. I mean, the first edition Master Calendar.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that Sabaka number 6, man.
And that, man, right there, let me see.
This is like a second edition Master
Okay.
Calendar. See the difference? See
So,
this?
hold on, let's-
Yeah.
The sub 4 was at first. Sub 4, you guys are first edition.
Okay.
Badass too. I don't
Yeah,
have it.
that's another one I got from John. So a beautiful, beautiful watch.
What do you guys think about the 1953 models? I remember, hold up. When they first came out a couple years, a lot of people were getting them. They're pretty popular. I got a chance to get one. I mean, actually feel and look at it. I like the 1953. I just feel like, you know, the whole purpose behind that was just showing the history of what Rolex looked like. And I believe that was a great homage. It was the closest thing you can get, because if you try to go out and buy 1953, like the actual Rolex, oh yeah, you about to pay. You're gonna have to take out a second and third mortgage on your house. Put it to you like that. So I actually like it, bro. Like that's one that I got on my list to actually add to my collection. I want 3 colorways in it.
I want to say, and I'm gonna get off. I want to tell Kyle, if you got another sub 6, that's because this is in my sub Aquanoma line. I got one of all. Right?
Oh, okay.
So this is my one sub 6. I always buy something special in the sub Aquanoma line. So one, I got the very first Invicta they ever put Apple on me. That kind of stuff. Well, if you hit me up on IG, work trade.
Man, I wish I could say, but sub 6 is actually something. Sub 6 is something I'm missing from my collection altogether. So I don't have another sub 6 at all. So somebody else had one of those sub 6s, and I just picked up a couple more expensive pieces, and I missed out on the one that they were selling. But that is a killer piece, that's for sure. No joke. No joke.
It'll be here. It'll be here.
All right, Hemi.
It'll be here.
Hemi's like the library, bro.
No, I know it.
Hemi's like the library, bro. He always around. He always got something, man.
I call him the walking and talking encyclopedia. He's got it up there like a steel trap.
Hey, and I tell you what, when the world falls, when the carpet comes from underneath our feet, I'm headed straight to Hemi house, and I'm not playing.
That's right.
Yeah, Hemi, like me and Hemi talk. We already talk. When this stuff go south, I'm coming straight to your house, brother.
Coming to Texas.
Hey,
yeah,
you already know.
It's like what's his name? Killer Mike said. Killer Mike, the rapper Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
He said you can only put one in each hand.
Yep.
So you do need some more people.
Yeah.
So yes, sir.
I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna keep watching. See y'all.
All right,
bro. Thanks for popping in, bro. Man, Hemi's the man.
Oh, you know it.
Hemi like the Museum of Natural History. Yes, sir, man. Hemi is that dude. Oh, look, I'm gonna talk to Godfather. Me and Godfather gonna talk, and yeah, I already told. I warned Godfather when I was down there. He let me film some stuff, but you know what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing, Rich. Scheduling. Once I get to, you know what I'm saying, knock all this stuff out. I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now. Well, enough on my plate to keep me from doing some of the stuff I want to. But yeah, I want to, man. I want to, like I said, this state of the collection. I want to keep this thing going, just period, because I want people to see and feel free. You don't have to, if you don't have no Invictus in your collection, so what? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. This is your collection. You have if you want to show folks, just come on. Hey, hit me up. Instagram, you can send me an email, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? We'll work a schedule out to get you up here. Not sure if you saw before, Kyle. I'm on steroids now. You don't want. Yeah. I
didn't see that, man.
But
I got to put up or shut up, so I'm ready whenever we can get it scheduled in.
Well,
you know what? Hey, Vic, I got something that I bet you ain't got. I bet you ain't got this.
He sure don't. He sure don't. And this wouldn't be one of my lives if I didn't show one of my favorite pieces. You know what I'm saying? And don't be surprised. Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You already know what it is.
Now, that's one watch that I don't worry about scratching when I wear it. That doesn't mean I'm trying to scratch it. That just means that I'm not worried about it if my arm hits a keyboard or whatever. So
okay, well, you know what? We let me see, we're at 1:15, hour and 15 minutes, bro. We're gonna get up out of here, man. But before we go, bro, is there anything you like to share with anybody? Any kind of words? What you got?
Man, just enjoy collecting what you enjoy collecting. Like you said, don't listen to all the hype. Don't listen to all the smack talk. Just get what you like. I appreciate Trap as always letting me come up here, show off my watches, hang out with y'all. It's always nice. So, and if you guys are in the mood for a laugh or head on over to the Jabronis channel, check out a video or two. It's lighthearted, funny, stupid. Get over there and laugh. That's it.
They eat a lot of cookies. Well, at least this guy over here does.
Don't take life too serious all the time.
Woo.
Enjoy yourself.
A lot of cookies, boy. I'm pretty sure that bathroom, boy, you was on that toilet, boy. Sheesh.
You gotta show them young whippersnappers that there's more to it than what they know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that being said, man, hey, everybody that came in today, man, everybody that's been watching, I know some of you guys watch behind the scene, man. My man Tony White, hey, that was a beautiful piece that you posted over there. I saw you, Invicta 757. That's another group of people I rock with. So if you have Invicta pieces and stuff like that, you want to belong to a channel, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, check them out. You can check out Flossing, and then there's a number. Just type in the word Invicta groups, and there, just go for it. Go look, just go for it. There's a ton of them, you know what I'm saying? But I just happen to be the moderator over there on Invicta 757, so you know what I'm saying? Nice. Go on over there, check it out, answer the questions, stuff like that, and then, I'll holler at you over there. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that came in there. My wife hates COD. Great show tonight. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vic, for coming in. Jay Jones, Hemi, it's always a blessing. Everybody that came in and became a member, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Get rich. I hope you and wifey are blessed for eternity. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody else in the chat, Godfather, D, what's going on? Let's see, who else in here? Jesus, Triad Man, everybody that's anybody, even you that just came in, you know what I'm saying, that's watching on replay, blessings your way, man. Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.